Speaking of dramatic, edgy poses, so Gladian, right?
Gladian.
It was a perfect segue. Nobody at me. Love him, right? Love his whole deal. Love this boy. Can I talk about the fact that I feel like his theme is very deeply unfitting?
Oh.
It just sounds very energetic and like maybe not upbeat, but I don't know how to say it other than it does not seem to fit him at all.
So anyways, he's a lot more energetic in the anime.
That makes sense.
He's very energetic and overly dramatic in the anime, so it fits him a lot
I'm
better.
I'm proud of him.
That whole thing is really dramatic.
Looks at their mother. I can't imagine where that comes from.
Funnily enough, they made the dad very dramatic too, so...
Alright, correction. Looks at the parents. I can't imagine where Lily and Gladian got it from.
Did I show you that one Lily gif?
Which one?
The one of her being dramatic.
So I don't know this for a fact, but it feels like this is where I should say, do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Honestly, it's more of a thing she unlocks as she goes through her caricature development, so it's actually more of a thing you see at the end.
Oh, that makes
Not
sense.
so much earlier on. The real question
Guys, I've picked... Go ahead. The real question is...
did I send you the other one?
No.
Dramatic Gladian gif.
Probably, but I can always use it again. No. Now you're mine. You were fucking with my stuff. Now I hold you. That's the life of a cat.
Alright, here's the Lily one.
She runs. Oh, also, good, you're in our DMs. Please look at the emerald sprite of Eevee.
It's beautiful.
Oh, right! I remember this. You have sent me this.
Hey.
I think this was one of the first times I noted, man, Alola sure does nice hand movements.
Yeah, they're just times where it just hands.
Get held. Yeah, get held, you brat cat.
There are times it just like,
Oh, that.
here's some hands, we're gonna go all out on them.
Did you need some reference for animating hands? Here you go.
Did you need reference for animating hands? Just watch the... I don't remember what I'm doing. Watch the Lola anime. Ka-chow.
What are you doing? No! Get out of there! Get out of there!
Grimes.
Get out of there!
Grimes!
The crime she's gonna do is disconnect me from you! Ow, 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 ow. So I was chilling with Nyx on call the other day, and this little brat cat goes underneath the area, because that's just what cats do sometimes. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of us watching an anime, everything shuts off because my cat went over my cord that all these are plugged into and switched it off. You know, like an asshole. Now I'm holding you. What are you gonna do?
Crimes.
You're gonna get held, idiot. Now she's held.
Okay, there's some potions. I was like, why are there no potions available for sale?
What's up?
Yeah, just because I was blind.
It's cause you're a dork. I have I have a cat. She's very grumpy at the moment. Please send her well wishes. She's not getting what she wants.
Also, Lily's here. They're like, what? She's like, Ahoy, what are we talking about? Team Rocket. Insert joke if I have a GIF. Anyways, do I draw a mouse or do a stream? And I'm gonna ignore the last thing that Lily said and say stream the mouse.
Stream the mouse! Also, I'll say stream. Even if it's not the mouse. But you should stream the mouse. So that way Lyra can live comment on you drawing the mouse.
Oh no, I've been sent slippery ground. Now I have to actually, like, do stuff while it's activated instead of saying I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Shake my head, shake my head.
So, oh, and then... Shout out to how oh, never mind. I've been in a forever loop of doom. Lily was off in the corner of her room looking for her sketchbook, which means she was vulnerable. I just hear stream the mouse. Beautiful.
Stream the mouse. Stream the mouse. Stream the mouse.
Anyways, I'm gonna burp to the bathroom.
Okay. You can definitely trust me with your chat again. Nothing inflammatory would ever be said.
Here.
Alright, everyone. I didn't think y'all saw my messages. No, Lyra specifically said, I'm gonna ignore the last thing Winter Lily said and say stream the mouse. I'll stream mouse when I have confidence with my sketching, so in at least 10 years. Okay. Alright, everybody. Gather around. This is once again where Tails explains why all Pokemon writing is bad. First of all, the whole thing with the Pokemon League rarely ever matters in these games. That's your big thing. That's the thing that, like in theory, your adventure is culminating to. Often doesn't mean anything at all. It works a lot better in Red, Blue, Yellow initially, where the villains were just around getting in your way. So it could still function really as the culmination. But man, as soon as they started trying to do plot lines and stuff, it is weird how little that matters. Team Rocket takes over the whole city in one. Two dudes are gonna destroy the world with eco-terrorism. The league does not matter here much. And I think really the greatest thing of it is in Gen 6, where all the 3D models, which is the big new thing for the system, are not on the Elite Four, but on like the evil team and such. So anyway, all Pokemon writing is actually pretty bad, and the stuff that's decent is now at the level of bad RPG writing. Let's see. When do I make a Stella PNG tuber? No, I'm the Ice Cube. Ice Glaceon. Is that normal? Glaceon is Ice Glaceon? And Black and White. Black and White is included in it being bad. I can't portray the brand I've had for years, so yeah, Black and White's writing is also bad. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, everybody who loves N. He's not that well written of a character. He's fine. He's fine. It's fine. At best. It's fine. He's the strongest part in an otherwise badly written game.
He is the start of Game Freak learning how to write characters, so...
He is! And he's bad the way everybody's first attempt at writing characters is. I feel like he just looks strong because everything previous to him was worse and everything around him is still awful. But he's still not that great.
And it looks better than everything after him because everybody who praises it was 10-ish when it came out. Because when it came out, all the people who were online and adults hated it. And now the people who were 10 when it came out are now 20. and are now part of the conversation. Still worse than PMD Explorer's story, which is riddled with flaws in and of itself. I'm so excited to try what's that game called? Gates.
I do hear the mixed reviews of Gates. I'm excited to actually see it in action. So all I heard is N mentioned and something.
Oh right, here's poster dialogue a bit of look. Blue's definitely a jerk to you. Hey Gary, what brings you here? Is your Pokemon dead? Hey, it's alive. I can at least make them faint. Let's go. That definitely wasn't a poorly translated Japanese line. Of him just trying to be playful.
I hate Black and White because we had to go on a date with N, but we didn't get to date any other character. Oh my gosh. Is this where I say that's what I thought you'd say, you dumb fucking lesbian? Something, they make you go on a date with a boy.
Shout out to all of those Ferris wheel shippers, which fortunately refers to either gender dating and
which is the correct way to do this.
And how shattered all of them were when we got to that scene in the manga.
Oh, right. Oh god, and weren't a lot of the people who favored girl because she was there, it was white, and then the manga sure did something with that. I should go back and reread that manga now that it's finished and viewable. Because at the time, I was actually reading along with it when it was being translated, and the Pokemon Special manga was mainly translated by, like, one person for the longest fucking time. Just one person who was getting the volumes from Japan and scanning them. And when they stopped, we just didn't have translations for a while. And unfortunately, they stopped midway in the Black and White stuff.
Mm-hmm. I was actually following
so it was
as it came out too.
Nice. Yeah, so I, unfortunately, after it dropped off with the Black and White, I actually just stopped reading for the most part, just because I couldn't find it anywhere. Mm-hmm. And it's one of those things where it just fell off of my memory if I couldn't keep up with it. But I do remember, I have to say, that sequence, I feel like it's not how I'm supposed to have come out feeling from it, but I came out of that disliking the Tepig that she was raising so fucking much. Cause what I remember, it's N confronts White about, like, you're saying that you're doing all this for her, but have you actually, like, asked how she feels? Maybe she wants to battle or something. But there was nothing in the lead up to suggest that it was unhappy. So it felt like it never, especially in Pokemon, like Pokemon Special, where even if you cannot talk to the Pokemon, which the majority can't, there's definitely communication between the trainer and the Pokemon. Mm-hmm. And it just came off as it absolutely never tried to do anything else. it like never objected to what it was doing, and then it decided there maybe I want to do other stuff. But White fell a long ass way out of that Ferris wheel and was incredibly upset by it. And the Tepig was just like, well, bye, I guess. And I just remember being like, you're not even gonna show a concerned face? Like, she was still raising you kindly, and it comes off as the ignorance came from you not trying to communicate that you might have different wants, and you're not even gonna fucking give her a checkout on the way down out of the fucking Ferris wheel? So I was like, anyway, so fuck that Tepig, and a part of me was upset that White just completely did not seem to be upset at the Tepig for that there.
White just being thrown out of a Ferris wheel.
Yeah! Just tossed out.
Fortunately, there does seem to be just as much implication in the manga as the anime that the characters are superhuman. Hence why she probably lived through it.
Yeah.
Her living through it probably is in and of itself evidence of that.
Yeah.
We're fairly unharmed because she didn't like break anything either.
Yeah, no, I think she just mentions being sore in like the next chapter.
Mm-hmm. Like she looks like dead on the ground as she's laying there. But in the next chapter, she's like, "Man, that sucks. I fell so far. I'm pretty sore now."
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that shot very blatantly. And again, just you're not gonna care that the person raising you did that. Not even a polite glance, like, "Hey, are you all right?" You know, like when your friend falls down and you know your friend is fine, but you still say, "Hey, are you all right?" Because it's what you fucking do.
Either that or say, "Have you tried not falling?"
Right? Go out, lean out the side of the Ferris wheel and say, "Skill issue." And then I know they're friends. Oh, but yeah, I want to see if anything else was ever done with that, because I was so sad, Lyra.
Zenfiber says, "Winterly, that wasn't a date. That was spilling the tea. Tell that to all the Ferris wheel shippers."
All the Ferris wheel shippers, but it could have been a date. I love that. I'm right and I should say it. Hey, you're right. Hey! Oh.
The power of Bidoof comparison. You ever think about how Bidoof doesn't exist yet in this game?
I don't. I've never thought of that until this moment, Lyra.
It's a poor decision, really.
No, it's a good decision. You want to think are you trying to say that it's a good decision to think about Bidoof not existing, about the world before Bidoof? You're incorrect.
Oh, I meant Bidoof not existing in this game. Poor decision.
Oh, okay.
You misunderstand, James. I was not shaming you. I was shaming Game Freak. Regular occurrence, especially on these streams. Tails, quick! Oh, you're already on it. That was a very important line to allow Winterly to say.
Absolutely. I'm not gonna say I'm not a dumb fucking lesbian. I am. Leilani got it from me.
Mood.
See, this is why I couldn't make Altair flirty in our D&D game. Winter Lily would die.
I thought you were gonna say because you're ace along the lines of Winter being like, my character got their gayness from me.
So, on one hand, I genuinely worry about that with Tala. On the other hand, I feel like I made Quinn's sexuality readily apparent to everybody, so her flirting sure got reactions, so I feel like I can pull it off.